Welcome to my channel. I am your host, JoveeQ, and today we'll be talking about something nice, kind of really peculiar to everyone in the areas of health. I mean, are there times whereby we find ourselves in a situation whereby we need certain urgent treatments and we can't just get through to it? I mean, we can't get to the drugstore, and let's say in our drug box we don't have such medications to resolve that particular problem, you know, and we just don't know that right there in our kitchen are so many things that can help us get through with that. Now, today we'll be talking about spices, and in this in this subject, we'll be talking about cloves. Yes, cloves. Most of us have come across cloves and basically know just a few things about them, and sometimes just don't know what they're all about. Probably um, we just consider it as one of those things to add to a particular recipe or another to give it a very fine taste or a very fine aroma. Yeah, that is involved too. But right there in our kitchen, it's a very important aromatic spice. The clove is so important that it can go as much as preventing you from having cancer. Yes, it's that strong. Now, I had an experience whereby some time ago, I was kind of nauseated, and I just needed to put something into my mouth to suit me. And I placed that clove into my mouth. I think about two of them. I had it in between my teeth because it's kind of spicy. You know, when I say spicy, I mean spicy hot. It's hot, it can be hot. So I placed it between my teeth, and I just pressed it on and allowed the juice to go down gradually. And the next thing I heard was a belch. I actually belched, and I felt so relieved. But something else that I noticed was that it's very good for the sexual health too. That's my own experience about the glove. Not just that, I've experienced a whole lot of things. But today I'll be bringing us a few things that the clove can do for us. Whenever you have toothache and you place clove powder, that's when you grind the clove and place the powder on the area where your tooth is aching you. It gives you relief. And not just giving you relief, it fights against the bacteria that affects your tooth. Clove also fights against yeast infection. Yes, it does fight against yeast infection. Those who take cloves barely have yeast infections. Yes. And some time ago, I had to do a research concerning that, and I kind of found out that the clove contains, let's say, about 3 times the potency of fluconazole. So you see the reason why you should even take it in smaller quantities. And I know that fluconazole is used for curing yeast infections, balancing the bacteria in your body. Now, the clove itself does that on its own. You won't even experience it. That's just it. People who take cloves regularly might not even know what yeast infection is all about. So, for ladies, that's a bonus. The most valuable component of the clove is the eugenol. Now, this eugenol is so important that I don't know why I keep using the word so important. Probably because I'm trying to stress down something. It is so important in the body that it helps as an antioxidant. When I say antioxidants, when you go to things like age renewal, strength, health, being in good health, and all those things. These are things that are achieved when the oxidization in the air doesn't affect you. And when you're taking in that, which is an antioxidant, it means the oxidization in the air, in the food, in the water you drink, and whatever it is, however it is, it comes into the body, is fought against by what you take. There are so many antioxidants that we have, but The clove is a very strong antioxidant. Clove reduces the rate of blood clotting. When we say blood clotting, it's when the blood congeals, and there are conditions that are responsible for heart attacks. In as much as it is not good to use the clove whenever you're taking an over-the-counter blood thinner or blood thinner, the clove can do a lot of work for you, meaning you can prevent against heart attack. That's for those individuals who have the tendency, or do have right now, issues like hypertension and all that. Thirdly, the clove is so good for those with diabetes. If you're a diabetic patient, the clove helps you to regulate your blood sugar. But if you are on blood sugar medications, you should actually stay away from the clove. But if you're not, you can take 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, or if you feel you can handle that, you can just take 2 every day. It helps you. You can just nibble on it. It's spice that has a very nice aroma. So nibbling on it is not so much of a problem. It's just that you have to get used to the fact that it's pepper hot. Right? Like I said earlier, the clove, even though I narrated the story about belching and then I was able to digest my food, yes, the clove helps in digestion. Wonderful digestion. It makes it so easy. Once you're done eating, taking your water, and you're one of those who find it difficult to digest your food, the next thing you hear is, it starts digesting your food. The clove is good for your respiratory tract. Whenever you have issues like coughing, catarrh, and whatnot, whenever you take in the clove, you get better. I said earlier that I was nauseated and I had to put in the clove, and I had to look for something to kind of cheer me up and make me better. The clove helps with nausea. The clove helps with nausea. If you're nauseated, you take just 1 into your mouth, 2 if you can handle, 3, 4, whatever. Don't just take it anyhow. Anyway, I limit myself to 8 of it. Even though I know of people who like to chew it, and it doesn't do anything to them. But I advise people not to take much of it because it is an aromatic medicine. So it helps with nausea. So whenever you're nauseated, you can take clove and you'll be fine. Now, this clove is used for recipes like zobo, like tiger nut drinks, and all sorts, depending on whatever you want. But the major ones I know are zobo, tiger nut drinks, and people from the north use it for so many things, and it helps them with their sexual health. It is very good for the sexual health too, because it works over time. When you keep incorporating it into your food, into recipes and all this, it helps so much. So there are so many things that you can get out of just taking clove. And my advice is that we do not neglect our kitchen. Rather than taking drugs, chemicals, and all those things, we can actually live healthy, and live actually from our pantry. So can we encourage ourselves to have one in our place? Can we just try with, let's say, a small quantity of cloves, say a quantity worth 50 naira, and let's see what we are going to get out of it. Please share your comments and let me know what your experiences are about the clove. And that'll be all for now. Bye. My name is Joe. I'm out.